Have you been looking for a solution to towing your small trailers around your farm, property, or home without having to drive backwards or take off your backhoe? Well, now I've used some of these products that I've shown that clip on and you gotta drive backwards. What a pain in the A. So, in order to make a solution that worked for me, I use this receiver, this 3" by 3/8 steel, a couple bolts, and some flat stock, and started working on a solution. And I'm going to show you how I did it and what worked for me to clip onto the backhoe and drive forward again. So if you stick through these next 10 minutes, I'll show you. So first I took this flat stock and started fabricating it, marking it, cutting it to the desired lengths and angles that I needed to wrap around my bucket, which I'll be showing you later on the video of how this all fit together, step by step. I'm using a portaband to cut the steel. Doesn't throw sparks like a grinder, though wish I would have bought one that had a deep mouth. This one barely gets through this 3" steel because of the depth. Take some time and plan this out for your backhoe, and make sure your angles are close and your measurements are good. It's going to make your fabrication a lot easier. There we go. The first two pieces, mirror image of each other. Got a couple more pieces to cut and fabricate, but soon we'll be putting it together. Now to put it together, I'm going to be using a welder. Some people may not have one, but I'm sure you can find a shop near you that could fabricate and weld this simple product that I couldn't find on the internet anywhere. But I like to mess around in the garage and be inventive to make my life easier. Let me first start off telling you I'm not a professional welder. I'm a hobby welder at best, self-taught. So don't let this step discourage you. And even if you don't do this step yourself, you could always take it to a local welder and he could throw this together for you in no time. So I've got all my pieces cut, starting to tack them together to give this project some shape. What I'm doing here is I'm making a U or a C shape that's going to wrap around the bottom of my bucket of my backhoe. Taking the time to carefully measure, make sure that it fits around and everything's parallel and square. I always believe in using the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And just taking a little bit of time will save you a whole lot of headaches in the long run. So I'm not going to take the time to show you every weld I make, but we're going to show you the steps involved and how it took place and took shape through this project. The results at the end sure did make my life a lot easier. In a couple hours, and I think I have like $25 into this project because the steel I had laying around. And just had to buy the receiver, tube, and some bolts. So what you see me doing here is I've already made the bottom piece and welded it together. Now I took and clamped the mirror image side to the bottom piece so we make an identical piece for the other side. You'll see I use these shims in between the two pieces because the welds penetrate up on the bottom piece and wouldn't lay flat. In order to line everything up nice and flat, the shims worked out perfect. Now at this point, I took it out to the tractor, tried to put it on the backhoe, and ran into a little snag. So the 3 inches was a little wide. There goes those 5 P's. Now I need to take my own advice. But this was a simple fix. I measured in between the teeth, had to make a few modifications to the side of it, and cut some pieces off. Now it's time to add the receiver tube. I've got the paint grinded off, ready to weld. Clamping it together. It's starting to take some shape. You can see there where I cut those notches to make it fit in between the teeth of the backhoe. This is providing a nice snug fit, which I'll show you later. So let me get this all welded up and I'll take you out and show you how I used it. Okay, there it is all welded up. You can see it fits in tight in between the teeth, so it can't move side to side. It's pinched in with that bolt, and I put a couple little pads down here, so it's pinched in tight. Shouldn't move side to side. So we'll get it painted up and try to take it for its maiden voyage, see how it does. I like to get the log splitter out in the woods, take it out to my logs rather than bringing them back, because I think I can carry more split wood than I can unsplit wood. So let me get it painted up and we'll take it out. So far, so good. It's working out really nice. Now we'll just see how it backs around. So I did make a couple tight turns around some trees. And with just the tractor and the trailer, it may have got hung up. But with the backhoe, I was actually able to get on the backhoe and maneuver the trailer off to the side and continue on my path without backing up and trying to maneuver everything. Here you can see I'm using the backhoe to get the trailer close to my wood pile and right up tight against it. Sometimes backing up in the woods isn't so easy with all the trees in front of you and to the side. So this is making it a breeze. So here's what it ended up looking like all painted up. Connects up with just this simple bolt and a piece of flat stock that I used to help turn it. I did put some never sees on that bolt to make it turn easy. It fits in snug in between the teeth so it doesn't turn side to side, making a very solid receiver. Now, I wouldn't tow a huge trailer on the back, but something like my log splitter or my sawmill or a small trailer? Absolutely. So if you liked this video and took anything out of it, please like, subscribe, share, and tell your friends. And as always, thanks for watching.